there's that drop. That wonderful Stardew Valley tune. How y'all doing? I bet not as good as me. Oh, wow. There are days, my friends, and then there's days. This one's been long anticipated, a little uncertainty, and really, the uncertainty is what makes it all the sweeter, right? But yes, it is a glorious, glorious day that we got going on here. I don't know what my preview has not updated. Let me refresh this real quick, sorry. A little disconcerting when you don't see your stream. All right. We got audio, no video. We're working on a theory there. But Stardew Valley, and it is so good. We got our sailor cap on, our CU Buffs jersey. It's not a Zuzu Tunnelers today. It is the University of Colorado Golden Buffaloes. Let's go. Woo! This is just absolutely outstanding. Honestly, I didn't even know it was coming today. I don't know if there was anything out there. I saw it blow up on Twitter that there would be a certain announcement going down on the Pat McAfee show today. So I honestly had to extend out our start time by an hour just so I could be around. And you've seen enough of these if international folks or YouTubers or people that just aren't big fans of U.S. college athletics, it's probably not that big a deal, but there are the high school players coming up and declaring to go into college, then get heavily recruited, and there's tons of drama going on there about money, shady dealings, promises made but not kept, good fits versus quick bag, right? Getting the cash and not really caring where you go to get it. And all of those things play in, but with the rise of the University of Colorado from the depths, and I was a student during the good times, got there just after the national championship, was around for the Heisman run of Rashawn Salam, and of course Cordell Stewart, the Miracle of Michigan, all those great mid-90s heyday stuff when Colorado was still right there at the top of the national conversation. Raviolin, what's up? Oh, you're here for the party. Welcome. Long time no see. I hope you are doing half as good as I'm doing today. But yes, we then went into the depths of misery and despair. I've been there through it all. It's been tough sledding, right? And what a great phrase, by the way. I love tough sledding. But the beautiful part is that we somehow captured lightning in a bottle. We got Coach Prime Deion Sanders to come be our head coach. And the best part for those of us in Colorado who have always felt, kind of blown off and shunned, we've got big old chip-sized chips on our shoulder. And we absolutely have been kind of in this Colorado against the world mentality of, the powers that be are over on the East Coast or along the California coast. We moved conferences a couple times. But some of us, many of us going back, know that this has been and can be a great football program. And of course, with Coach Prime and his sons and Travis Hunter all coming to the team, there's lots of buzz. They've at this point, they're at my expectations of what I thought they would get through this season. We're just going above and beyond from there. Of course, the team believed all along that they were playing for championship, and now we hope they will. But there's been this looming, continuing question in the national media dialogue that there's no way that a coach like Coach Prime could ever want to stay in Boulder, despite him constantly saying that no, he doesn't want to be an NFL coach. He doesn't. He could not. His own words, and I'm paraphrasing, but I can't function as a coach in an environment where half the roster is there just to collect a paycheck, and that's the the professional athletes, right? With college, yes, there's money now, and the people are getting the students are getting compensated, which they should be, for generating so much of that revenue. But what he said all along is, I I can function with young men and getting them to a place where they can achieve their dreams and their goals, and showing them the determination, the discipline, the hard work that needs to go into that. Um, but I can't then go on the other side of it where the people are like, I've made it and now I've got a big contract. I'm just showing up. I don't want to get hurt. I want to do things that are for me, not necessarily for the team. So he said all along, I don't want to be a head coach in the NFL with professionals. This is where I think I'm meant to be. I can make a difference in young men's lives. He's a man of faith. He thinks he can instill um, a lot of guidance for all young men. And he says, I don't care what religion you are, what ethnicity or race you are, any of that. If you can perform, and if you're willing to dedicate and put in the work, you're going to succeed with me. So, but he embraces that, and I think he does feel like, yes, the African American community in particular needs to have leaders rise within it. Certainly, there are loads of leaders out there, but disproportionately so, there are young African American men who need to learn that there's self-reliance. There's stuff that you need to drive, and it's stuff we all talk about around here as well, which is one of the reasons why I didn't know all those aspects of Coach Prime when he first got here, but I've come to learn about them and really respect the guy. And today's announcement that next year, the number 2 player recruit in the country is coming to CU. He announced it earlier today. It was long suspected. His childhood idol growing up was the CU quarterback when I was in school, Cordell Stewart. Went on to have an NFL career, and so he's long had a personal kind of, I don't know if attachment is the right word, right? But you look to live up to the image of your heroes as a kid, and he also has some other ties. A CU alum, has been working for years now. He started, I think, in middle school, making a bio documentary of Juju Lewis's moves through high school into college and presumably onto the NFL. It's a decade long documentary project that he's been working in. So there's already been ties, and a lot of us thought, with the exception of just a ridiculous amount of money coming through, and if the kid was in a position where he really wanted, like, hey, yeah, this school is offering me $15 million, CU is only offering me a couple million, but all the aspects of the program, the intangibles, if you will, that aren't there, the outstanding coaching, the pro development, the fact that we have multiple Hall of Famers from the NFL on the staff, that kind of stuff, then yeah, maybe you don't want them anyway. So, but it all along there have been little hints and signs, but you just never know in the college football game. Some kids just want to make this splash and get the attention, and then shock the world by going somewhere else. He didn't. He confirmed he's coming to Colorado. We're super excited. I'm floating on cloud 9, knowing that it just happened today. Outstanding stuff. But we do have to get back to this game. And Raviolan, I'm so glad to see you. I understand busy evenings. I really do. I know how life can get in the way. See all those little breaks that we've had in the stream along the way. But we're ready to go today. So it is year 1, winter. We're halfway through the season. It is now Sunday the 14th. We have a cup of special Star Drop tea here in our inventory to remind us that it's Harvey's birthday today. And we also have a couple of clips along the way. But one thing that we're in progress. We just got Robin started on it. We are getting a secondary coop because yesterday we got a dinosaur egg, and I don't have enough room in my current coop to move to hatch the dinosaur. So I have to get this new coop built. I have to move a couple animals there so that my dinosaur has enough room to be born, and then we can shuffle everything around after that and get our coop set up the way they are. A little quicker than I'd anticipated doing that particular little bit, but it will all come together. We just did Squid Fest, had a lot of fun with that. We've made some big moves unlocking the desert, working on the community center. We still have a little bit of odds and ends fishing to do in this winter, but at this point, it's just kind of additional stuff, right? So let's dive in. Let's get going and see where we're at. Come on. Oh, I got to get out of that and then get to that. So yeah, we talked about this at the end of the last stream too. These are our current quests. The cryptic note tells us that there's a prize waiting for us at level 100 of the Skull Cavern, even though we haven't determined what the Skull Key does. Spoiler, it unlocks the Skull Cavern. So we've been to the desert, we bought some seeds, but we haven't ventured in yet. We've got some more potentially gear updating to do, or some cash fundraising so that we can get a worthy sword to deal with various serpents and things like that we may encounter down there. Anyway, that's where we're at. Let's get going. Check the TV as always. It is a very happy Spirits Day. And from the Queen of Sauce, we have chocolate cake. What better way to spend these cold winter nights than digging your way through a rich chocolate mountain? With my help, you'll be well on your way to creating the finest cake you've ever laid eyes on. Now you're going to need a lot of sugar. All right. It is a dinosaur hatchery, but we're just doing it in a coop. You learned how to cook chocolate cake. Well, outstanding. Our day just keeps getting better and better. All right, we got some iron bars here. Starting tomorrow, a traveling merchant fleet will dock at Pelican Town for the yearly night market. The market starts at 5 p.m. and will be in port for the next 3 days. Please visit the beach after 5 p.m. to join the festivities. There will be free coffee. And, of course, one of those days, we're going to do the submarine trip. We would very much like to catch a blobfish for reasons. Beyond that, we did start working on strawberry seeds as well. I don't know why I got bunked there on one of mine, but I saw the other two looked like they both had produced 3, so not the worst thing in the world. I didn't even look at the sheep, but I think, yeah, we got days there, but it is a goat day, so we will gather up all the milks. All the milks. I still don't have anything up to 3. We'll get there. We are mercifully back into Pepper Popper world. I got another perch feeding frenzy. I think we're okay on that. There's a wool. Okay. Can I get everybody? I hope so. Alright, let's load up all this stuff, and then I got 3 duck eggs. Let's make some duck mayo. Whoo, hoo, hoo. What a day. What a day. Do a little bit more of that. 16. Our goal is